there's this farmer out west who went to sell his cattle because he'd had enough. He said, "I've just got to sell everything." And the truck came. The cattle were in too poor condition. They were all emaciated. And the truck driver said, "Sorry, can't take them. I'm responsible. They won't make the trip." So,
Wow.
yeah, thanks. And here's the bill. And so the farmer got his gun, killed all the cattle, shot his working dogs, and then turned the gun on himself.
Shit.
Yeah. And it was that story that sparked him into action, because I said, we have to do something. We have to make sure that no farmer ever feels like that's the only solution for themselves. And then she said, well, what's the government doing? What are people doing? How are we allowing this to happen? Because these are the people, through their blood, sweat and tears, put food on our table.
Absolutely.
Right? So they go out there and they, and remember that farmers are price takers. They don't set the price, whatever the market says, but they still, day in, day out, they produce. So anyway, Tash said, right, we're going to do something. Started with rattling the tin and then calling for donations and finding out that there's lots of gaps in support. Back then, there were a lot more gaps in support for farmers. And she said, can we help with clothes? Can we help with money and so on? And then 8 containers in her backyard later, her husband said, maybe, and the charity who was auspicing us at the time said, you need to probably go out on your own totally and get serious about what you're doing.
She was under someone else's banner.
That's right.
Okay.
And so to get donations and tax deduction, whatever, and the like, and then when it was about 2-3 years, and then it became a charity proper, as we know it as then Drought Angels Limited. And then began the whole process of ensuring that we had a program of work and dealt with our farmers. And right now, so as we see it today, we run our farmer journey. So every farmer who comes in contact with Farm Angels is never forgotten. So at a minimum, every 12 months, we'll do a check-in call. In the sensitive periods, it could be, we do an initial call, and it might be 3 months, 6 months, could be 2 weeks, 4-week check-ins.
Kind of depends on the call that you just had, yeah.
You got it. Yeah. So, and then we make sure that throughout that period, like we've just done Father's Day hampers. And, we always check in and like any business, you have a look and say, these things really getting cut through. Because it's a lot of work to pull together a little hamper and send out a couple of hundred of them to farmers you're dealing with sort of in the moment.
Yeah.
And that's Father's Day, Mother's Day, Christmas, we do birthday cards and gifts for the kids and so on and so forth, again, tailored to each family. And we've found that some of that stuff is the most important stuff.
Just those soft touch.
Wow, you've sent me this. You actually haven't forgotten. You remembered. That little thing you told me about. And they're all handwritten cards too. So Tash comes up with the message, and volunteers and staff handwrite them, and we put them in there. And it's a thank you.